You know what time it is. Movie review. Let's go. Today we're going to be reviewing Dragon Ball Super Broly. If you're a Dragon Ball fan, definitely go see this movie. I gotta say I really liked Battle of Gods, but I think this one might be a little bit better. I think the overall fight was better. So the first 30 minutes of the movie it's kind of a flashback. It retcons the entire Broly story, which thank God, because that was awful. Kakarot crying is not the reason Broly hates Kakarot. It gives a pretty good explanation for why Broly is the way that he is. Is a little bit. I won't spoil that. I won't give any spoilers away. The movie does a good job explaining why he's a weird dude. It gives a lot of history. It gives like basically it's a bunch of lore in a flashback, retconning everything and giving, I thought, a lot better explanation for most everything. Everything with Broly makes a lot more sense. It even has a little thing with baby Vegeta and baby Raditz in there that I thought was pretty funny. It doesn't get into any of the fighting or anything for the first like good third of the movie. It's just like backstory and all that, which I liked. Some people probably don't. My friend who saw it with me, he wasn't as big a fan of that stuff, but I liked it a lot. The real fighting doesn't really pick up until like 40 minutes into it, maybe an hour into it. But once the fighting gets going, it's just like an hour to 40 minutes of like just really good fights. The animation is really good. Like it's good. The animation is really good. When it's hand drawn, you got lore. You got Goku being an idiot. You got Vegeta fighting. You got Broly fighting. You got Frieza fighting. You got Gogeta. Everything you could ever want. Sorry, that might have been a spoiler. It's not a spoiler. I thought this was hilarious. Well, it's in the trailer, but like they literally have these at the front desk. Like if you didn't know Gogeta was in this, I'm sorry, but they literally hand it to you, the spoiler, as you walk in it, which is kind of funny. Beyond the first 30 minutes, you got like an hour-long fight basically is what it is, and it's a good fight. Like it builds on itself, and then it builds some more, and then it builds some more. It wasn't like, okay, Goku, can you please just go ahead and like transform to Super Saiyan Blue or whatever. It was like actually like, oh, okay, I see why he's using a Super Saiyan. Once the fighting starts, it's just non-stop fighting. Like it's good. It's well paced too. That's what you come to these movies for is the eye candy and the fighting. And I gotta say, it delivered. It's got some good moments. All of the transformations are awesome. They're all good. Now onto some stuff that I wasn't a huge fan about. I didn't like the CGI animation. I think most people don't like that, but that's in there. It's not a ton, but you'll notice it. Like you'll see it and you'll be like, this kind of looks like a Xenoverse cutscene. But it's not that noticeable. It's not that bad. But they're just like one part of the movie. You'll know what I'm talking about. But they're fighting and it's like super clear animation, like super crisp, super awesome. Like I can't get over how good the animation is. The animation is when it's hand drawn, it is so good. Like it looks so good. But that part, you get to it and it's just like, this looks like a video game. But it's only for a little bit and then it goes back to being just perfect. I wish they would do like CGI backgrounds because those look really good. But then when it's the characters that are CGI, it just looks like a video game. And I don't know if they would look weird to have like CGI background and then like hand-drawn characters or what, but I think that would have been cooler. But overall, animation is very good, which is a big part of the reason you go to these. And obviously, it's going to be better. It's a movie. They have more time to work on it, so it's obviously going to be really spectacular. The movie actually ended up being a lot funnier than I thought it would be. The humor was definitely there, and it added to it. It didn't subtract from the fights or anything. It was a nice little breather for some little funny moment. Really, the only complaint I had about this movie is just like the CGI animation, which that's really about it. I thought the pacing was really good. Broly's character is actually a good character. The ending of the movie I thought was good. You got the first third of it is lore heavy, history heavy, gives you a good backstory. Then you got progression with the characters. You kind of understand who Broly is, and you get a little character insight that he's not just this like mindless killing machine. I really like this movie. If you're a fan of anime or Dragon Ball or fight animes, just go see this movie. Even if you're not, it was still just a good movie, honestly. So yeah, I rate this movie 4 tendies. It's a buck combo. 4 tendies and a lot of sauce. You got a lot of sauce. Like you got 4 tendies, which is you got a good amount of meat, and then you got lots of sauce. Like a lot of eye candy, lots of sauce. No coleslaw, Texas toast, sauce, chicken fingers.